In the last episode, our protagonist faced off against a fierce fox beastman and ventured deeper into the mysterious cave. If you haven't watched the first and second parts of this series, check the links in the description. Get caught up before diving into this action-packed continuation. Now, let's pick up where we left off. As the protagonist ventured deeper into the cave, he encountered a towering wolf beastman wielding a massive sword. The beastman looked terrifying, with eyes scanning its surroundings as if searching for its next prey. The protagonist, eyeing the beastman's enormous weapon, smirked and murmured to Sakura, "I wonder if it'll drop that sword." Excitement sparked in his voice as he surveyed the weapon's potential, but when Sakura asked if he really wanted it, he casually deflected, "No, I was just curious." "Does it really drop?" Sakura, ever the enthusiastic guide, clasped her hands together and exclaimed, "Yes. Most items drop after defeating enemies, but it depends on the party and the cave. The higher the item's quality, the lower the drop rate. Using special items can improve your chances." Intrigued, the protagonist turned his focus back to the Beastman boss, thinking, so there's even a drop rate. This world really does feel like a game. As he examined the details hovering above the Beastman's head, a notification appeared. Dark Fox Beastman Boss Level 7, Combat Power 1500 Black Cold Light Sword, Drop Rate 6%. The low percentage made him pause. Only 6%? That's going to be tough. But that sword, it's perfect for me. Suddenly, a golden notification popped up. Exchange System Activated. Conditions detected. Exchange items to unlock special effects and upgrades. Items unexchanged for long periods will reset. Curious, the protagonist scanned through the exchange options and found a valuable item. High probability drop scroll effect. Plus 30% drop rate for 1 minute condition. Defeat 30 monsters. Current total 114 monsters defeated. Excitement welled up within him as he thought, "I've already defeated 114. If I exchange 3 scrolls at once, I'll have a 96% chance. That sword will be mine." Without hesitation, he met the conditions, exchanging 3 scrolls in a flurry of notifications. However, another warning popped up. Storage unavailable. Use items immediately. Wiping sweat from his brow, he put the scrolls somewhere safe and turned to Sakura, determination radiating from him. "Sakura, let's get that sword. This will make me stronger." Sakura, his ever-loyal supporter, beamed with excitement. "Master, do your best." Gripping his weapon tightly, the protagonist fixed his intense gaze on the Beastman boss. "Stay focused. Sakura, guide me." The stage was set for an epic battle. Would the sword drop, or would the Beastman prove too strong? Stay tuned for the next part. Just joking. As the protagonist approached the Dark Fox Beastman boss, their eyes locked, and the tension was palpable. The Beastman, sensing the challenger's intent, lunged forward, swinging its massive sword effortlessly. The protagonist narrowly dodged, sweat rolling down his face as he thought, "That sword has a cold effect. Getting hit would be trouble." From behind, Sakura chimed in, her wide puppy dog eyes brimming with excitement. The Dark Fox Beastman isn't just fast, it's incredibly strong. Its weapon is imbued with ice, which slows movement and drains stamina on contact. "Master, exploit its weaknesses and finish this quickly." She clenched her fists for emphasis and added, "Use flame oil on your sword. Fire is its greatest fear." Acknowledging her advice, the protagonist applied the oil, igniting his blade in a fiery blaze. With a determined glint in his eyes, he said, "Got it. Let's see if your eyes can handle my fire." Charging forward, the protagonist met the Beastman head-on. The creature's instinct screamed kill as it swung wildly, but the protagonist matched its ferocity. "Give me that sword," he growled. Sakura, observing with the excitement of an instructor, called out, "Its weak points are the arms and neck. Target those areas." Following her advice, he prepared to attack the Beastman's weak points. The protagonist slashed at the Beastman's arm, slightly reducing its health. A notification appeared. Status change. Cowardice effect. Double damage. Enemy aggression and morale significantly reduced. Duration: 15 seconds. The protagonist grinned, thinking, "So it has effects like this? Interesting." Seizing the moment, he launched another attack, saying, "I will take advantage of this opening." Sakura, ever vigilant, cheered from behind, "Master, Enemies in this state have more obvious weak points. Dodge carefully and strike with precision. Glancing back briefly, he smirked. Got it? Thanks. The Beastman retaliated, swinging its massive blade with reckless abandon. The protagonist dodged effortlessly, yet he thought grimly, without Sakura's guidance, I would have been finished. Noticing the Beastman panting heavily, the protagonist surged forward. Holding his sword high, he declared, If it's over for you, it's my turn now. Sakura shouted, Now go for the neck. Activating his ultimate physique, the protagonist boosted his strength by 60%, increasing his power output by 200%. There, he roared, landing a devastating slash to the Beastman's neck. Another notification appeared. Critical hit. Triple damage effect. Debilitation. Duration. 15 seconds. Sakura jumped in excitement, her cheers echoing through the cave. Master, that was amazing, but stay alert until the end. As she cheering for our protagonist sees, it may be a low-level fight, but with Master, it's so exciting. Hearing her encouragement, the protagonist leaped into the air, executing a flawless flip. This ends now, he declared, unleashing his Heaven Shikar technique to finish off the Beastman. With a final blow, the Dark Fox Beastman fell. Sakura, brimming with pride, jumped with excitement, her cheers as loud as her admiration. Master, that was incredible. When she cheering for our protagonist, I didn't notice anything bouncy, or maybe I was wrong. But if you guys notice anything, let me know in the comment. The protagonist wiped blood from his face, thinking that was a satisfying fight. Holding the scroll, he activated it just in time as golden light enveloped his hand. He thinks I almost forgot to use the scrolls before it drops. Notification. High probability drop scroll activated. Drop rate increased to 96%. Duration, 1 minute. A brilliant golden light appeared in his hand, and as he hoped, the black cold light sword dropped alongside several notifications, plus 3,000 experience points. Current, 5,436,000. Dark Fox Beastman boss defeated. Item obtained, black cold light sword. Overwhelmed with excitement, the protagonist exclaimed, 3,000 experience points, and it dropped too. Sakura, practically glowing with pride, said, You're so lucky, Master. Almost no one gets this weapon on the first try. Ignoring her, the protagonist inspected the massive sword, thinking, Even with my ultimate physique, I'd be at risk without proper equipment. But this weapon will make me unstoppable. With this, even those 3 crazy wolves will fall, just a little more to reach level 5. I'm gonna hit level 6 by tonight for both Sakura's Shake and my own. Our protagonist rested his massive sword on his shoulder, looking at Sakura with a determined gaze. Sakura, is there anywhere else I can level up? I need to hit level 6 fast. Sakura, the ever-enthusiastic fan, pointed a finger dramatically toward the sky. That's easy. Just use a reset scroll. As if on cue, the system chimed in explaining, Reset scroll shortens the respawn time for monsters in caves or dungeons. Effectiveness decreases in higher level or special areas. Sakura nodded, adding, Since this is a low-level area, the monsters here will respawn quickly. Perfect for grinding. She rummaged through her bag and pulled out a scroll. I've got a few of them, which should be enough to reach level 6, but how about taking a break first? I also have healing potions. The protagonist raised an eyebrow, glancing at her overflowing inventory. Wow, Sakura, you've got everything, don't you? A short while later, outside the cave, Sakura held up the scroll. This should do it, she declared confidently as it disappeared from her hand. Notification. The reset scroll has been used. The cave has been reset. Grinning, the protagonist hoisted his sword over his shoulder and strode toward the cave. All right, I can't wait any longer. Sakura followed closely, gripping her hands tightly close to her chest. Inside the cave, the grind began. The protagonist tore through Fox Beastmen with ease, his new black cold light sword slowing enemies with its icy effects. This sword is impressive, he said after another swift victory. Its cold effect makes them sluggish. It's perfect for me. Sakura chimed in, some weapons have special effects and their strength varies. I'm sure you'll find even better ones in the future. As the protagonist dispatched yet another foe, his thoughts wandered. Speaking of powerful weapons, the Divine King Hammer. A Beastman's secret weapon stored in the Divine Consciousness inventory. But right now, even if I forcefully use the ultimate physique, I can only manage 1 second at most if I could use it properly. I'd be invincible. The Beastman boss, watching from the shadows, began to tremble as the protagonist's onslaught continued. Seeing this, the protagonist smirked, his voice dripping with confidence. Hey, have you been well? I've defeated your minions and reached level 5. Let's do this. Using another reset scroll, he faced the boss again. I'm back, boss, he taunted. By the 4th round, he grinned cheekily. I missed you. On the 6th encounter, the Fox Beastman boss, overwhelmed and terrified, did something unexpected. It knelt on the ground and handed over its sword. Both the protagonist and Sakura froze in shock, unable to respond for a moment. Finally snapping out of it, the protagonist grinned slyly. Now that's the way. He finished the boss with one final blow, leveling up in the process. Notification: you have reached level 6. Black Cold Light, Sword Copied Skills. Heaven Shaker. Power: 8800. Wiping the blood from his face, the protagonist surveyed the defeated beastmen scattered around. I've replenished my stamina 6 times today. I must have collected the full Fox Beastman gear set by now. Finally, level 6. His eyes glowed with newfound confidence. Now I can take the trial. Just wait for me. The scene shifted to the entrance of the Beastman Combat Academy. 2 Beastman guards sat by a fire, chatting lazily. A human wants to take the trial after reaching level 6? What a fool, one said, scoffing. The other laughed. Even if he levels up, who knows when that'll be? Besides, only robust warriors can enter the Combat Academy. Their banter was interrupted by a calm, confident voice. Hey, who knows when? Too bad for you. I'm already level 6. From the shadows, the figures of the protagonist and Sakura appeared. The guards turned pale, their confidence crumbling. In no way. You leveled up twice in a single day? Emerging fully into the light, the protagonist was clad in the full Wolf Beastman armor set he'd earned. Resting his sword on his shoulder, he shot the guards a sharp glare. Go wake the examiner. I'm not waiting until tomorrow. And get ready to apologize to Sakura while you're at it. Alright, that's a wrap for today's video. Thanks for sticking around till the end. You're the real MVP. If you're itching for more of this series, drop a comment and let me know. And hey, if you want front row seats to the next part, go ahead and subscribe, tap that bell, and get ready for your notification dance when the next video drops. Catch you next time.